So I'd like to ask you a question here about doing a term paper, a topic on any of your majors. What's the greatest challenge beyond choosing a topic? What's the greatest challenge that you face on typing a term paper? Or, pardon? Okay, a little bit before actually typing it. What's the greatest challenge you face? Okay, it's a famous thing that goes on. And in my family, it might take a day. Okay, it's choosing a font. That hasn't affected you? Choosing a font. Take a look at the fonts that you have available, the thousands and thousands of fonts out there, and it is mind-boggling. It's dizzying. Okay, that is choice, and that's over choice. So we're going to have a little interaction here. Could you shout out the brand names of your athletic shoes that you possess? Could you just go through here? Just give me one name. Okay, keep going. Nike, Adidas, New Balance. Keep going. That's all? Okay, keep going. Anybody else got a new one? Reebok, Adidas. What else? Is there a new brand coming out? Okay. All right. Okay. There you go. So, what are we looking at here? Is when I was growing up, there was one brand of athletic shoe. Okay, it was Keds. And your choice in going in the store was, am I a size 4 or a size 5? Did I grow up to a size 5? That's it. Choice, okay? I was out of there in no time. They just measured, and I took my Keds. Whoa, when Converse came on the scene, it was the rival choice. And wow, we could choose from between two. Okay, now that was amazing for us. We thought this was maybe we had died and gone to heaven. But do you know that how many brands of athletic shoes are there on the market? Anybody want to guess? Okay, well, let's say, how about women's then? Do you think there's a lot of women's? Okay, I think, let me see if I got the facts right here. Let's see, 2, 3, just give me a break here. I can't seem to find that one. Okay, let's see. Okay, here it is, sorry. Okay, this is interesting. There are 505 shoes brands for women. There's 340 for men. And there's actually 181 for children. Now, what do you need that for? And how does that actually help you in your daily existence? And how would that necessarily ensure that you're going to have a successful future and the survival of the world? Okay? So let's go to grocery shopping. Let's compare to grocery shopping. Here's a list compiled from 1903 to 1983. Over 80 years, the varieties in 1903 for, let's say, broccoli were 34 varieties in broccoli. In 80 years later, they had been reduced to 0 of those initial broccoli varieties. Okay, you like spinach? It went from 109 to 7. Lettuce went from 497 to 36, a loss of 93%. Okay, this is happening since 83. I don't even know. We couldn't even find the updates on that, but you can bet they're not going in the right direction. Okay, seeds are being lost at an alarming rate. The diversity problem is really scary, because what is diversity for us? Not for not taking shoes and not taking fonts, but what's diversity in the seed bank worth? Protection. Okay, protection from what?
From extinction.
Yeah. Through what? Name me some factors. Okay, disease for the plant. What else? Climate change, global warming. Anything else? Okay, drought, definitely. Okay, and there's There are powers at work today to actually have Terminator seeds. You know, have you heard of the Terminator seeds, Monsanto? Okay. No seeds for you. Seinfeld, no soup for you. This is these are seed Nazis. No seed for you next year. And if you do dare do it, they send you the seed police. And they have 75 lawyers with a $10 million budget at work in India now to try to stop Indian farmers from saving their own seed and using things that might have been contaminated by their seed. Does anybody know the story about the Canadian couple that went all the way to the Supreme Court? And you know what happened to them?
I don't know what happened
Okay.
at the very end, but I know that something happened and some genetically modified seed from Monsanto got blown onto their property.
That's correct, right?
And Monsanto sued them
Yes.
for
And
infringement because Monsanto had a patent on the seed and that family obviously had licensed it. So Monsanto sued them.
they had been saving their seed for generations. Trucks came by with the contaminated seed from Monsanto farm down the road. That pollen flew off. That seed flew into their crop area, and Monsanto claimed privilege to have their whole seed bank destroyed from that farm. It's been generations. If you want justice, they went to the Canadian Supreme Court and they lost because it was patent infringement. So they had to give up that portion of their farm, and that's devastating. So think about your selection when you go to select shoes and select fonts and clothes, and think about your selection for food and seeds. So you have 10,000 plant species have been used for human food since the origin of agriculture, 10,000. Today, 150 plant species make up the diet of most of the world population. That's it. From 10,000 that was available worldwide, you have now 150. But just 12 of those species make up 80% of your diet. And there's a big four. You know what the big four would be? Okay, corn, rice, potatoes, and wheat. Four make up 60%. And this is a risk, and it's an unacceptable risk. Because you know, when any of those things go, then we're going to have hunger. And what happens if there is a problem with one of those crops? Do you want to gamble? Do you want to play Vegas with your life? So we have a diversity of food crops situation here. We need seed that are best grown in the local conditions. You don't want to go outside your local area to find that it's good over there, but it's not good here. You have protection from pests, viruses wiping out the entire crop. You have alternatives that need to be in case the climate changes, which it is happening. And you have to eat different varieties basically to give you nutritional health. You know, think about it. Why is there that much diversity? What's the plant trying to do when it's red? Another one yellow. You know, what's the color of a carrot? Anybody know? Oh, it's a beautiful orange, isn't it? You see a carrot, you say it's orange, right? But there's white carrots, and there's dark red carrots and purple carrots. Okay, which is the carrot? I don't know. I want them all. Okay, I'm greedy. I'll take the smorgasbord. I'll take the whole, all those rainbow of colors. So that's what you saw in the salad mix. Okay, there's not one iceberg lettuce green thing in the mix. There's everything across the spectrum.